Alright guys, so today we are going to be driving all the way to Georgetown to pick up my old transmission that I'll hopefully be rebuilding. We have to go borrow Landon's truck even though he's in the Navy and shiz. So, got to go to his house and grab the keys from his parents. Ooh, ice. Alright, so we are in Landon's truck. It's got the GPS going. Got a little bit of a journey ahead of us. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been in this truck, ever since Landon joined the Navy. So it's kind of nice. Missed it, but he's selling it, so it won't be on the channel much longer. But yep, we are off to Georgetown.
Smile like an ocean wave, you catapulted around the sun to meet me at the other side to tell me that you found it fun. Swimming in the UV rays, you shouted like the sound of thunder booming through my stupid shades and shook all of the ground undone. I slipped into your beauty like a mudslide, and on my search I found nothing but upsides. Your arms extend like branches, and whenever we touch I feel the bark begin to soften up at all my sappy punchlines. Maybe that's the reason. You're my earth, you're the planet, you're the grass, the wind and tides, and now that you're gone, I feel so out of place. And now that you're gone, I'm just drifting through space. And now that you're gone, I feel so out of place. And now that you're gone, I'm just drifting through space. And when we split up like Pangea, I was hoping that we could reform a land bridge between our separate pieces of the earth before our disconnect began to breed a species that would hurt much more than carnivores, herbivores, recklessness, or urban swarm. Or maybe I could wash up on a certain shore, smiling past a long night of drinking in the lights above the island, watching lightning flash every time you open up your eyelids. Gentle smirks exploding like a fire in the sky until you scared away the forest creatures sleeping in the trees, and they began to huddle next to me, weeping in the leaves. See, I watched you change the temperature, increasing the degrees until the warmth was just enough.
Got the transmission in the back.
I never thought there'd be a problem that we couldn't solve when you control the weather's climate and the sea levels and all. But I suppose that when an earthquake splits the crust among the faults, I shouldn't act as if the damage wouldn't break up those involved. You were my earth, you were the planet, you were the grass, the wind and tides, and now that you're gone, I feel so out of place. And now that you're gone, I'm just drifting through space. And now that you're gone, I feel so out of place. And now that you're gone, I'm just drifting through space.
Got my GoPro on. Did I grab my gloves? I did grab my gloves. Hi dude, I've got a GoPro on my head.
It's so cold.
You will survive. I believe in you.
I will survive.
See, I'm wearing really nice gloves, so hopefully...
See, I'm wearing some fancy
cheap gloves.
$1 Walmart gloves that I own.
Which side do you want?
That end.
Okay.
I can carry by this, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, goodness.
You gonna be okay?
Are we going through the house?
No.
Okay. We're going on the side of the house?
Yes. Here, let's walk down this way.
Okay. Why am I going backwards?
I don't know.
You're more coordinated. Go backwards. You okay?
Yep. That's heavy.
Yeah. Oh, that's what this thing is.
What?
I didn't know what a transmission was.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't know. Oh,
Button it down. Make sure the gate's open. Already? Ooh. It is cold. That thing is heavy. We've got a fridge back here. Why is the ground got bigger? She's starting her car. She's leaving, so probably just wants to warm it up. No, I'm going from the other side. Hey, kids. Yes. I mean, is it flashing red? Okay, then yes. Work on the carpet. Hey, Mom. Oh, it's gonna close. Hold on. Okay. Hold on! This is where it's going, so. Whew. I'm rebuilding it. Oh gosh. Because I guarantee you the one I currently have is going to break as well.
Oh, wait.
What?
The thing that I was using to hold on to it fell off.
Yeah, that's shifting. Oh, shifting linkage. Oh gosh. It's too slick.
Okay. Hang on. Let me just go. Can you?
Ow. Ow. This is not a good holding position.
Just don't let it fall on you.
That would suck.
It almost happened.
Yeah, I know. You good?
Just get so there.
Okay, it's going in there. The open thing. Oh, gosh.
Up in there?
Yeah. You can lift your end up in it. Because it's the lighter end. Ah. Okay.
Can you just lift it and push? That works.
There we go. Oh, that's my old shifter linkage that I replaced. Remember I bought that $100 part?
No. But okay.
Looks like it was straight up missing a bushing. Makes sense.
Find something warmer because
Hey, it's almost like I told you that. Exactly. Okay. Got my old CV axles that don't work with the new transmission, but I believe these will work with my rear diff. So, whatever. Leave that right there for now. If I break any more of those, I have to. What?
you go get your car. Don't forget that we have food in the back seat.
Okay, yeah, I'll just bring that in now. It is cold. My everything is freezing. It's 4 degrees out right now. Probably colder than that. It was 4 degrees when the sun was up. Alright, got heaviest food I've ever carried because heavy metal stuff. So, alright, glad I got that because that needed to be done. God, that is heavy. Alright. Hey, buddy. Hey. Time to go get my car, drop off Landon's truck. right. Now we go get the car. Jeez. This point of view stuff is actually pretty cool. That's my mount I use to record whenever I'm not doing this. I might end up doing this a little more often. I'm not sure. It depends on how you guys like it. But it makes recording a whole hell of a lot easier. I'll tell you that. It makes my hair look wild. But here's what it is. Alright, I will see you guys when I grab my car. I made it home. I'm assuming you can see all this. This is the clutch assembly for the old transmission that ended up blowing up, so I figured I'd take a little look at it. I really didn't need to replace it, actually. If you see here, I have plenty of clutch left. That's just for me washing it and drying it off with a paper towel, because I mean, it's obviously still messy, but it's less. Everything was covered. Everything was completely black, so I washed it all off. But yeah, the old clutch is actually in really good shape, so that means the last owner replaced it probably right when they replaced the engine, because the engine was replaced right before I got it. So I figured as much, but I bought a new clutch just to be safe, and the new clutch is a stage 3 or stage 2, stage 3 I think. And I don't know what this is. It seems pretty beefy though. I mean, it's definitely not a light clutch. My old throwout bearing, it's in great shape, honestly. I might sell it or keep it. Definitely keeping that, and I'm definitely keeping this. This pressure plate, it seems fine, and it doesn't really look like it has any inconsistencies. Basically, my whole clutch assembly was fine. Didn't really need to be replaced at all. But I did anyway, just, you know, to be safe. I'm keeping this because I might go back to this stock flywheel. Oh, Jesus, it's heavy. Because my lightweight flywheel is ridiculously lighter than this. And it makes my car kind of a pain in the ass to drive. And it makes it not as smooth, because this thing is ridiculously heavy. The new one is much lighter. I've got that bearing in there. So, from what I can tell, this also seems good. Feels smooth. It's got a little nick right there. That might have been just from it being transferred around and carried. I don't know if I doubt that would affect anything. Yeah. So here's kind of what it looks like put together. There we go. That's what it looks like put together. Oh, scratching up my table. Oops. So there you go. And then the clutch goes somewhere. Actually, I don't know. I'm totally destroying this table. I think the clutch might go in there. I don't know. I don't know where the clutch goes. I've never built a transmission, clearly. That's actually about to change, because we've got the new transmission out there. Let's see if I have any shoes in here. I do. So we grab these, and it's freezing cold out, so I'm not going to be out there for very long. Grab my phone so we have a light. You coming, Jacob? Yeah. Alright, so here's the old transmission. We're gonna be tearing into this thing once it's not as cold out, because I have to do it outside, and it is freezing. Here's my old shifting linkage. I think I already showed this off, but you can see how destroyed this was. That's why there's so much play in my shifter. So, yeah, I mean, I'm excited to tear this thing apart and get into it, because we're rebuilding that a lot stronger than the one I currently have in. So I'll hopefully, yeah, he's gonna play out there. I'll hopefully be working on that in a video. I'm gonna take it to a shop and have him help me, but I'm gonna see if he'll let me do most of the work and he just guides me along. Just because I really want to show you guys that, and I want to learn how it ticks. Come on, buddy. Come on. Oh, look at this. Look what you did. Now I have to sweep this up. Hey, bud. So, yep, I think that's it for this video. I just wanted to show you guys this assembly and how it's looking, because it's actually pretty neat, and I'm excited to dig into that transmission. I'm going to be rebuilding the transmission before I rebuild the engine, I'm pretty sure, because I will be rebuilding the engine too, but Subaru transmissions are a lot weaker than Subaru engines. They're both not great, not gonna lie. But yeah, definitely gonna go try and rebuild that transmission first, because I've already blown up one Subaru transmission, haven't blown up a Subaru engine yet. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, leave a like. If you have any ideas or suggestions on what to do, go ahead and comment. If you're excited to see me dig into that, go ahead and comment. I mean, if you guys really want to see that, I might start that faster or sooner than I would otherwise. I don't know how exactly I'll do that, but I'll figure out a way to do it. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.
If this city was a kingdom, I'd want you to rule with me. Still worried for your safety after all our tomfoolery. And I know I'm probably freaking out foolishly. I just don't want the next thing that I write to be a eulogy in your honor. And I know you'd hate it too. All the petty little things that I'd associate with you, like stairwells, night veil, and beautiful smiles, like Tycho instruments and 300 miles, like happiness, elated afternoons in the shade, like long car trips and trying to move where it rains, like never thinking twice but always using your brain, and like Sherlock Holmes in every tune that you sang, like pie baking, Seattle.